Hello everyone, and welcome back to Divine Rebel. My name is Racey, and I'm going to be giving the messages for you today. This is for Taurus and those with strong or significant Taurian placements in their charts. All right, for those of you who are not familiar with me or the channel and you're new, please be aware I have no filter. I do not sugarcoat my messages. I'm a very raw and real reader, and I'm aware that anything can come out of my mouth at any time. So that is not your thing. You got kids around, just don't appreciate those kinds of messages. I'm always very respectful of that. I give you the opportunity to sign off now. Before we get into the main message, okay, all of my new merch will be in my new Etsy shop shortly. I did want it to be in there sooner, but between Venus and Mars and Virgo and Chiron and Uranus going retrograde, the stars just had other priorities. So you will be able to get my Divinely Protected Seal of the Seven Archangels shirt in there, hopefully by the end of this month, and if not, then definitely by September. So, those of you who have been following me for a while know that I used to run a monthly group on Facebook called Love Yourself that was for twin flames and twin flame energy. That is officially back. That is officially back as of September 1st. If you'd like to join, let me know. Anybody who joins every month, for everyone who joins, I will be giving away a High Feminine Oracle Records book so that you could track your readings, not just from me within the group, but your own. These will also be in my shop, but if you win one in the group, they will be signed by yours truly. All right. You will also get discounted prices on Twin Flame Secret Code Name readings. All right. So, Taurus. Spirit, what is the milestone for Taurus? Those with strong Taurian energy for the month of August. Cross watchers, mind you, life is a mirror, so take these messages in divine time, okay? They're going to resonate for you as well. Take it as a mirror. All right. Spirit, what is the milestone for Taurus and Taurian energy for August? What is the milestone for Taurus and Taurian energy for August? The Hanged Man. Taurus making heart over head decisions because you just fucking know. This is Piscean energy, naturally as a card. The heart knows the way to manifest what the mind wants, okay? The heart knows the way to manifest what the mind wants. The mind has no clue how to manifest what the heart wants. But the heart knows how to manifest what the mind wants. The mind is the action, right? The choosing. The heart is the guidance, the intuition. When we start following our inner guidance and our intuition and what feels good to think about, what feels good to do, what feels good to be, when we start coming in alignment with that, that is our highest self. Our highest self then chooses actions in alignment with those things, and that manifests in the outer experience. There's a reason why the chakras start from the ground up. Okay, the heart chakra is first before the mind. You have to be able to follow what feels good and trust that what your soul truly wants, and it's heart to heart with itself, will manifest. The Hanged Man is about seeing things from a different perspective. It's not always about what the mind thinks it should do. It's not always about what, the reality is supposed to look like or the things you're supposed to do to get it. Sometimes it's about following your feel-goods and letting the universe surprise you. Letting the opportunities show up. It's about listening to your soul here. Piscean energy is about listening to the soul. Being in touch with the soul and integrating the soul as a self, a higher self, into your human experience, your human self, your human choices. Allowing the soul to live vicariously through you and your choices. Making heart over head decisions. That's Taurus's milestone this month. All right, Spirit, give me some insights, please. 4 cards, if you'd be so kind. Some insight into Taurus's August, Taurian energy for August. Knight of Cups, Page of Pentacles, King of Chalices, and the Empress. 4 cards it did give me. We've got a lot of people here. We've got the 5 of Wands on the bottom, and the 9 of Wands on top. So Taurus, I feel like you know you're at the end of the road, and you've got a lot of pride. You've taken a lot of pride in how far you've come and all that you've accomplished so far. What you're afraid of and what you're conflicted about internally is biting off more than you can chew. You're afraid that you're going to bite off more than you can chew if you put pressure on yourself mentally. If you let expectations be put on you, right, mentally. You've got enough going on, right? Your soul, your own inspiration has you doing a lot of things. You've got a lot going on already, things you're very proud of. What you're afraid is taking on too much for other people and biting off more than you can chew. Like Taurian light is slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady is solid. Yes, they can carry a lot and do a lot at once. But too much is still too much, you know? It's about knowing no matter how strong you are in soul, that there are some things that you are not meant to carry. You can carry a lot, but you cannot carry an elephant, right? Taurus is the strong ox, and I could pull a whole carriage load of shit, but you can't put an elephant on my back. I'll collapse, right? Taurus gets there when they get there. They can't be rushed. They'll carry what they're capable of. That's the whole point. And you're making heart over head decisions in order to do that. Now, the Knight of Chalices, the Knave of Pentacles, the King of Chalices, and the Empress. I think, Taurus, that you're in this Knight of Chalices energy. Okay, at the beginning of the month, you're in this Knight of Chalices energy where you are understanding and sympathetic to the emotions of another. You understand how they feel. They might even be talking to you about what their worries are, what their doubts are, what their fears are. And they're hoping that you'll help them, right? Give them peace of mind and peace of heart. They don't want their heart to hurt, and they're asking you to feel for them so that, you know, you can help them not feel hurt. And I think the universe gives you an opportunity to be really super mature emotionally about it. King of Chalices is also Piscean energy. So Neptune might be playing a strong role for you right now, being in the sign of Pisces, especially because it's going to be significantly influenced by Uranus, which is in Taurus, okay? Neptune's at 22 degrees and Uranus is at 17 degrees. 17 degrees? 14 degrees. 14 degrees. (17 or 14). And they're both retrograding right now. Venus is in Libra. Just know Taurus, that the universe is giving you this opportunity, right? In order to be the King of Cups that is capable of handling what the Knight is being requested to handle. Someone is coming to you with their concerns, their emotions, right? They're being sincere and vulnerable. This is what they fear. This is what they're afraid of. And maybe they want you to handle it a certain way, and maybe that way is not for you, right? Because that way would put too much on you. That would put too much burden on you. That's carrying someone else's elephant. And I think what you're being given is the carriage. It's like you can't carry the elephant on your back, but if the elephant rides in the carriage and the carriage has wheels, you might be able to pull the carriage. You might be able to pull or hold the weight of the elephant that way instead. It's almost like the universe is giving you the opportunity or the inspiration or the tools that you need in order to... I hope that didn't interrupt my reading. I just got a phone call. I'm on Do Not Disturb, but some people have emergency bypass on my phone. Forgive me if that glitched the live. I think you're being given what you need to carry whatever spiritual weight you need to carry with or for someone else, so that you can both get to the end game, so that you can both get to the finish line without being overburdened or collapsing. Because I think if you did it the way they expect you to do it, or wished you would do it because it makes sense to them, you would be taking on too much. You'd find yourself from the 9 of Wands to the 10 of Wands energy, you know, biting off more than you could chew and being conflicted within yourself. Because I think intuitively you know there's a better way that feels good. And I think there's a level of maturity that you go through in the month of August, taking you from the person who would have said, yes, of course, yes, I will, yes, I'll do that, to I hear your concern and I trust I have a way. It's not that way, but I trust I have a way, and it might be a more effective and efficient way. Right, and that puts you in the Empress card by the end of the month, which is the mastery of creation, the mastery of manifestation, via divine feminine energy, that you are able to receive. That you are able to receive the desired outcome, the beautiful outcome, right? Because this is Venusian energy. That you are able to receive the balance that would get you there, right? To the end result that you and another are potentially looking for. They might not see eye to eye with you on your methods, but your methods are not incorrect, okay? Your methods are more effective and efficient. Just take that as divine confirmation, right? If someone wants you to do something a very certain way because they have certain concerns, and you're like, I accept your concerns, but I'm going to address them a different way, trust, this is your divine confirmation that your way is more effective and efficient, okay? Cross watcher, take that how it resonates. Because just because it's for Taurus doesn't mean it's not for you as the cross watcher. Especially in a different arena of your life. This is about maturing on an emotional level. Being able not just to prioritize the feelings of others, or not just to prioritize your own feelings, but to prioritize them both equally. That one would not be more important than the other. because you obviously care about whoever this is. Right? So you have their feelings and their needs in equal weight with your needs and your feelings, and it's an unwillingness to sacrifice either. To claim either is less important and prefer one to the other, appease one to the other. It's like, no, I'm not willing to sacrifice the importance of one for the other. They're equally important. There must be a solution. There's a solution where both are equally important and accounted for equally, right? Considered equally. So, what do they need to remember? Spirit, please. Taurus and or the Cross Watcher. Those are strong Taurian energies in their chart. What do they need to remember moving into September? What needs to be remembered moving into September? Priorities. Yeah. You got priorities. Priorities is both. Someone else's priority might be their feelings and their concerns, and they might not be prioritizing your concerns or needs. But your priority is both. You understand the paramount importance of manifesting love in all situations. Where others are concerned only with themselves, you are concerned with everyone, including yourself. Where other people might make themselves the most important. Sacrifice your needs and how you feel because of how I feel and my needs, please. Please do it for me, please. You're like, there's got to be a better way because I'm not willing to sacrifice your peace of mind and your peace of heart. I consider you, but I am not willing to sacrifice myself or my needs or my peace to do it. So there's got to be a solution we're not seeing. I will figure it out. I, who am prioritizing both, will come up with the most effective and efficient way to consider us both, so that your needs are met and your peace is maintained, and so that my needs are also met and my peace is maintained. Otherwise, one of us loses, and that's not acceptable. Taurus, Taurian energy, is prioritizing the need to satisfy both in balance. Remember that moving into September, Taurus. It is not about what someone else needs and only what they need. It is not about your needs and only what you need. It is about both of you needing things and knowing there is a solution that fulfills all the needs. Where there is a problem, there is a divine solution. Where there is one, there is always the other. There is no problem that cannot be solved. You just got to prioritize that solution and not give in or settle for some quick solution that sacrifices someone, because the solution's out there. So I hope that helps. Taurus, I look forward to seeing you rocking my merch in the near future. I look forward to seeing you in the Love Yourself Twin Flames group back on Facebook. Until next time, guys, this is Divine Rebel Racey signing out. Remember always, love each other, and most importantly, love yourselves. Bye, everybody.